What is good, everyone? It has been a while since I have been able to say welcome back to my nail nook. I am starting off with my daughter's nails. I did her nails and I was going to try to record it, but we had to sit in an awkward position and eventually move to a different table because I can't do manicures with the way that my desk is set up right now. So you'll see me start off with that, and then you'll see the Instagram picture that I posted. She is a very brave soul and lets me do her nails, and they turned out really pretty, and I'm so glad that she loves them. Most of the time they don't last, but there's only one that came off within this week and it turned out super cute. So now we're going to get into the lemonade nails. You'll see me speed up this video quite a bit, but first I'm going to go over all the products that I used. I just got this brand new practice hand and I named her Genevieve because she's so gentle and I love all the little details, and it's a very soft silicone and it's very easy to move the fingers as opposed to my last practice hand. So starting off, we'll get into the lemons because of course that is the showstopper for these nails. I cut them up with an X-Acto knife and you can see these little I ordered a whole bunch or a big set of these fruit that you can encapsulate in nails, and they're super cute, so I'll flash a picture up of that. And I chopped them up into halves and quarters, and then I'm going in with some clear polygel from ModelOnes, and that is what I will be using so that you can see through it. ModelOnes base coat, and I also use the matte and the shiny top coat today, along with some Savvyland spider gel is what it's called, so I'll be using the white. I just got this, so I just wanted to play with it and use it. You can see that it's really stringy, which is how it's supposed to be, and you can make some cool designs on nails with it, but I definitely need some more practice with that. I tried a lot of things for the first time today, including doing an ombre on the pinky nail, so this whole entire set is just kind of a conglomeration of things, so it might not actually flow together, but I was just seeing what works and what doesn't for me. And then I also used Beetle's Polygel number 969 and 970. I got it upside down, so it looked like 696 at first. So we'll just go ahead and get into it. So you'll see me apply the base coat. As always, I didn't have to put dehydrator and primer on because I already roughed up the nail surface, and nail tips don't come with oil on them. So I found the closest brush that I could find, which was in a McCart kit that I got, their pink kit. And this brush was actually really, really nice. I really enjoyed using this brush. Sometimes it's hard to find a good one. My first time using McCart brush, so I was very pleased with it. And so I go in and I apply a thin layer of clear polygel so I can start pressing in the lemons. Honestly, I really like the way these nails looked without anything extra on them. I chose to go with the nude tips, so that way in the background looked like it was like a glass full of lemonade, like the lemons were actually in a cup full of lemonade. So if you're wondering where I've been, I have just been busy being a mom and doing wifey stuff, cooking, cleaning, taking the baby to the doctor. Look at her, she's such a cutie. And then also I had a little bit of a tooth issue. A tooth broke actually about a year ago and it finally just started to irritate me, so I had to go get that pulled, and it's just been a fun time in multiple events. Just life. You remember that game? I absolutely love that game. I'm such a nerd and a loner. I used to play that game by myself. And remember when you had to have like multiple cards because you would have so many kids? Oh my gosh, I miss that game. I should get it and play it with my kids. But yeah, so I'll let you watch the rest of the encapsulation and the polygel before we get into the filing, and I'll be right back. I know I said I'd let you guys finish and watch this part, but I did want to give another update. If you follow me on Instagram, then I'll put the picture up of the little things that I created or made myself to hold all of my little glitters and rhinestones, the little pots that I put them in. And so I did finish those, and so I'm going to go ahead and this is what they look like. Completed, finished, and you can see how many pots that I have. Like with every kit that you buy, you get these little pots, and with all kinds of different things in them, all the way from dried flowers. So I just thought they turned out really cool, and I wanted to show you guys what they ended up looking like. So wanted to note that I made all of this with Dollar Tree materials, from the pencils to I also use construction paper, the cardboard I used out of extra boxes just for sturdiness, and then I covered it in some fancy duct tape, but it works. So everything turned out nice and I really like it. So now we're on to the next, which is the filing process. I did speed this up quite a bit and cut out quite a bit because I think it's kind of boring to watch people file. But I did go ahead and include the part where I use my nail drill, because I did get some new drill bits, some metal carbide ones, which are really nice. They're really smooth, and I also got the safety bits to where they're rounded on the end so you don't cut your client or nick your client's cuticles, because that can be very painful and it burns really bad. It feels like an awful paper cut. So it was kind of cool as well, so I didn't ruin my practice hand, because she is new and I don't have any silicone glue or anything to fix her yet. So and then I'll show you how I use that drill bit, and it just, oh, it's so flawless and easy. I got the fine, the medium, and the coarse. So I'll also try it on myself first. Everything I buy I try on myself, but I had a lot of fun using it for the first time. So now I am doing the ombre on the pinky. I am not very good at this. I just picked a random brush out of my drawer and tried to do it the way that the pros do it. Maybe I should just leave this part to them, but I do go in with 2 coats, a cure in between. I did include my nail lamp again in the video every time I cured, just to give you an idea of the process that we go through, because the curing honestly is the most tedious part about it. But it ended up turning out pretty cool for an ombre. And now I am starting to play with the spider gel, and I'll be honest, I didn't like the first design that I did. It ended up just turning like to a big blob. I tried to smooth that out with the dotting tool that I was using, and it just wasn't working. So I decided to go in with a different design and try something different, which ended up turning out a little bit cuter, and then I top it off with a matte top coat. I know what I was trying to accomplish with this look when I was doing it, but it did not turn out any sort of way. So I went from this, try to add a little bit of glitz and glam, and some, I have to show off my champagne beads because they're so gorgeous. Not beads, but rhinestones. The way these things sparkle is so amazing. And then I was trying to do like a straw, like if you were going to drink some lemonade on, because my focus finger was supposed to be the ring finger, and yeah, I don't know why I did this. So I took everything off and I decided to revamp and redo the entire design, and I just think it's really satisfying to file things off. So I left that part in here, filing off the color of one of the nails. But the redesign turned out super cute. So I'll let you watch from here until we get to the next effect. So for this part, I mixed some clear and some white together, the white that I used, and I left this in real time to do the first nail, and then I speeded up about halfway through this nail. But I just went in and I wanted it to be more translucent, so I mix the white that I use with some clear, and then I go back in and I highlight the edges of the ice cubes with the white color to make them shine through, or so you can tell where they're at. It's kind of hard to see in the video because they're really light, but that's kind of what I was going for, so you could still see the lemons through the ice cubes. And this is mostly how I leave it. I do one other step to make it look like a cup, or like a 7-Eleven like dome lid cup, or cup on an icy, with the yellow, and that will be coming up here shortly. But I really enjoyed how these ice cubes turned out. My fiance actually helped me with the design. He told me to use white, and I thought it was a great idea because I was going to use a little bit of blue, like a tint, but I just think it would have ruined the whole aesthetic of the nails, so I just went with the white. After I was going over these nails, I also felt like I should have encapsulated the ice cubes. It probably would have looked pretty cool as well, so that way they were actually on top of the lemons and underneath the clear polygel. But maybe that's a lesson for next time. I was kind of in a hurry doing these nails, and you can tell, so it is what it is. But I just wanted to get some content out because I miss all of you guys, and I appreciate everyone who has followed me on Instagram, subscribed to my channel. Greatly appreciated. I've been thinking about some giveaway ideas, maybe like an Amazon gift card or something once I get to 500 subscribers, and then a bigger one when I get to 1,000, and so on and so forth. So we'll have to see. Hopefully I get there. Actually, I don't hope, I know I'll get there, but it does take a while to earn some followers on on YouTube. So, but here we go in with the regular white, and gosh, I really enjoyed doing these nails. I thought it was a lot of fun. With summer is coming up, it's getting warm. It's been warmer in the house, so we haven't had to use the heat as much, so it's been wonderful. So 'tis the season. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I love doing these, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to doing some new content and doing a clear polygel review from multiple brands and using their dehydrator and primer coming up. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.